Hi, everyone, and welcome into another episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. My name is Josh Albrecht, and with me, as always, is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, Josh Albrecht and Josh Albrecht, and we are here to talk about all the wonderful things about our city of Milwaukee. And Josh, I'm just going to be biased here and say, today on the show, we have the best guests.
Literally some of the finest guests we've ever seen in the studio.
Yeah, absolutely. Our wives are our guests today. The other halves of the Albrechts.
That's right.
Kelly, your better half,
Yes.
and Julie, my better half.
Yeah, not named Josh.
Correct.
Just making it clear.
Preface, yes, not Josh.
It's not for Josh's.
Yeah, but, you know, it was just kind of, this was like an idea for a while. This is our, if you're just listening to this now or you didn't know that before we were on the radio, we were doing this on just a podcast version, we always were like, you know, if people want to get to know us a little bit more and our families and how we as families enjoy Milwaukee and the beautiful things about Milwaukee, we got to have the families on. And so thank you, both of you, for being here and joshing around with us.
Yeah, we're excited to be here.
Super excited.
So let's start by letting you guys kind of explain about yourselves, tell the audience about what you guys do when we are busy doing this on the radio. So, Kelly, we'll start with you. Tell people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I work at the wonderful Marquette University just down the road from here. So I'm the student case manager there. So I get to interact with the amazing students at Marquette every day. I feel blessed to get to work there. So I really do, along with Josh, love Milwaukee. I get to be a part of downtown Milwaukee just as much as he does, if not a little bit more, I think, and get to really help people, my students who live here, learn about the city and love it just as much as we do. So anyway, I love Marquette. Go Golden Eagles.
There you go. And Julie, obviously, I'm aware of what you do. I mean, I shouldn't.
I hope
I think
so.
I do.
I hope you do.
I hope.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful.
I'm actually guessing you don't.
Yeah.
This is
He
the
doesn't
time
really
you're
know.
finding
Yeah.
out.
Guess what?
I'm glad that I get to ask you to talk about what you do, and I don't have to.
You
Julie,
don't have to
tell people
explain it.
a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I work for the Better Business Bureau serving Wisconsin. So the BBB is all throughout North America, but we service the whole state of Wisconsin, but we're based out of Milwaukee here. And our mission really is to advance marketplace trust. So we do a lot with both businesses and consumer protection and helping educate people on how to choose trustworthy, good businesses. So Visit Milwaukee is a great kind of partner with the BBB too in the city of Milwaukee. And so I'm the Vice President of Marketing Communications there. So a little bit similar to what you do. Other Josh Albrecht. And
Senior, super old other.
I'm married to this one, so. And then I'm also actually the executive director of our foundation. The BBB has a very small foundation. We provide scholarships to Wisconsin high school seniors planning to attend Wisconsin colleges and also do ethics awards programs. So just lots of good, cool work for the whole state of Wisconsin, but like I said, based in Milwaukee. And, aside, I attended UW-Madison, so I left Milwaukee for a little while just to go to Madison, but then came back here. So always been a part of the city my whole life.
Yeah, Kelly and I are pretty biased towards Marquette now.
Very biased.
Yeah,
I mean,
makes sense.
I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
We tell our
Understandably
children all the time. It's like, it's Marquette. You're going to go to
Probably
Marquette. Probably.
Yeah.
You decided that for them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
I
nice.
mean, not really, but I'm actually starting a podcast for Marquette too, that will be launching in January called Marquette Cares. So look out for that on all streaming platforms about how Marquette operates for students and families. So
Yeah, Kelly gets
cool.
it. Pushing the agenda.
She knows.
Very well done. Very well done.
It's important. It's only to benefit people, Josh. That's all it is.
Well, and
to
that's-
benefit students and families. That's what I'm all about.
That's what it's about. I do think it's funny that, the four of us, obviously, we have our own family dynamics, but also when you just take a step back, we're all doing things in the city that are to help the city and grow the city however we can. I think it's interesting and I feel like that's not that uncommon for a lot of people in the city. This is, I don't know if it's like a sense of pride or something that goes along with living here, but there is like this almost duty that you want to be responsible for helping grow the community we live in. And I think it's cool that we all get to to do that.
Civic pride, Josh.
Yes.
That's the phrase you're looking for.
Is it?
Civic pride.
Yeah, I love that. So let's talk a little bit about how Milwaukee ties in to how, not the four of us came together necessarily, but how we came together to be the Albrechts individually. So I will tell you, Julie and I ended up going to high school together in West Allis, but as Julie said, we both grew up here, we lived here, and we've seen the changes throughout the city our entire lives and enjoyed different parts of the city and surrounding cities for our entire lives. But that's not the same for you guys. So why don't the other Albrechts, Josh Senior, why don't you tell people?
You really
how
like
you guys
hitting
came
that
together?
senior bit, don't you?
Leroy Butler.
Yeah.
Leroy Butler called me the senior Josh the other day.
And I said, we can use that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's catching
A
on.
walker and
Okay.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I took it as title, as in like superiority title, but he
Yeah.
took it as old. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Well, because you are. In comparison to me,
certainly,
you're
compared to
older.
you.
You said that.
For sure.
You said it. Yeah, you're like 60-something, right?
Oh no.
All right, anyway,
Oh,
listen,
no.
listen.
He's
We're
not
all
Hey,
here.
Hey,
It's
Kelly's got a story to tell about our background.
Yeah.
That's-
All right,
he's
Sure.
not-
Why don't you share with the listeners how we arrived in Milwaukee?
Well, we arrived, a very roundabout way. We've moved around a lot in our lives due to Josh's work. And we got here, he was sort of recruited to come to Milwaukee, interviewed. I remember when we came up here for the interview, we had a great time. And I kind of I didn't think, I wasn't sure if he would get this job. I wasn't sure how it would go. And the funny thing is like we had come here on vacations a lot when our kids were little. Like I remember we have pictures of, we have 3 boys who our oldest is 20 now and our 20, 16, and 13. And we have pictures of our oldest when he was probably like 4 at the public museum because we had come here on a trip. So Milwaukee has always been sort of a place that we had come to and loved. And when he had the opportunity for this job and then he finally got the job offer, we kind of couldn't refuse it and just jumped at the chance and moved here. And it was a big transition for our kids, and we sort of did a weird living separately for about a year and a half that we're like, we can do this. We can make it work. We had an apartment here and then we lived in Illinois still. And then we spent a Christmas break up here in our apartment, us and our kids. And we had such an amazing time over that Christmas break. And we did all these really festive, amazing things. And like the city was so beautiful at Christmas. We left and went back home, myself and our kids. And the boys were like, I think we can move there. Like, I think we're ready. Like, I think it's time. And
Power of Christmas.
it
Magic
really
of the holidays.
was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was it. And we moved at the end of that school year up here, and it's been.
Which is why I always tell people, like, don't sleep on Milwaukee in the winter. Come on now. Everybody was always, summertime, beer gardens, blah, blah, blah. But the winter has a magic to it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
I think it's
did.
funny too because people, it's not like it's only cold in Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Everyone's like,
It's-
but it's so
It's
cold
not
there. I'm
that
like,
much colder here. Yeah.
You think it's like 70 and sunny in the other 49 states, but then in Wisconsin, it's
Right.
yeah. But you're right. I mean, we do it right. We make it beautiful, and I'm glad that happened so that you guys could come here, and then our story completes about how then you get the job, and here we go. Well, that's awesome, and I'm glad that that's the case, and we have a ton of things that we're going to get to in this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee, including maybe some things that happen around the holidays, and it'll be great to do that as well when we come back.
Well,
So
wait. I think Julie and I can probably
Yeah, we
take
definitely
it
got it from here.
from
You
here. I
need
don't
to
think
worry.
we don't
this
need
is
you.
joshing around.
Yeah, Joshing Around Milwaukee is the
Milwaukee.
name.
So.
No, I know, but you guys talk about it enough. Like,
Right.
I
Let
think
somebody
we're-
else have a chance.
we're fine.
It felt like we were. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
No,
we'll see. We'll see what happens. But
I
stick
think
around.
that's fine.
Stick around. We'll be right back on Joshing Around Milwaukee.
All right, welcome back to Joshing Around Milwaukee. This is a Joshless section.
We don't
of
need those
Joshing.
Joshes.
No,
We got it covered.
I think it's fine. We kick them out because that's what we do. We're the wives, and we kind of know what's best, and we tell them
we
what
rule
to
the
do.
family, right?
Obviously. And honestly, when it comes to making holiday magic, everybody knows where that starts.
Absolutely.
And that's with the wives.
Absolutely.
So I thought it would Julie and I just kind of thought it would be nice if we talked about what our favorite holiday things were in Milwaukee. That's really the thing, as I said before, like what sealed it for us and our kids to move here. We did a few things when we had that really nice week here that were just super festive and fun. So I thought, you've been here forever. You grew up here. So like, what are some things maybe that I'm missing out as a non-native Milwaukeean that you would say must do?
Yeah, I mean, Christmas is such a magical time here, and it is just so beautiful and so magical. And I feel like Milwaukee in general is just a great place for families. So there's a lot of kid-friendly, family-friendly things. One thing in the city of Milwaukee that we love to do is the Deer District Holiday Market. Mm-hmm. You can go down there. You can get food and drinks and tons of really cute, unique shopping opportunities. There's also a Christkindl Market, which is similar, like a German holiday market in West Dallas. I think they do it a couple different places throughout different suburbs in Milwaukee too. My favorite is the Glühwein, which is like a traditional German spiced wine. Yes. So delicious. Yeah. And when it's cool outside, to have that warm, nice. Yes. A little bit of alcoholic drink. Oh, it's just so relaxing and fun.
I think Christmas markets are such a I like people think, oh, like the big one in Chicago, that's people kind of associate that, but don't sleep on Milwaukee having a good Christmas market either, because we absolutely do. We also love going to the Deer District at Christmas. They have a really great tree lighting too. If you haven't seen that, like it's really festive and it's really, the tree is beautiful. It does get chilly, but again, there's lots of places to go inside at the Deer District and
warm
have
drinks that you can get.
Warm, adult and non-adult. We both have children, so
exactly.
We have to be mindful of that. We also the Bucks do a really good holiday game too, like around the holidays. I don't know if you've ever been to that.
No, we haven't.
They do the Dancing Grannies. They usually have the Dancing Grannies holiday dance.
Do they wear special outfits?
They do.
Oh, that's the best.
It is the best.
Amazing.
So that, like, our boys love going to a Bucks game. So the holiday one is definitely on point.
Yeah.
It's for sure like just a festive time. And like, they do the lights kind of all like different and festive and stuff like that. Also, like something that I think maybe not a lot of people realize or like recognize, the streets of Old Milwaukee in the Public Museum, they decorate those homes.
That's right.
Like for that like culture's tradition, and then they have like a little sign that talks about it. So if you're one of those parents who want to, be a little more extra,
yes, of course, we all are,
like me, and want to also, have your kids learn something. One, it's just really interesting to, I think, see that and learn about things like that. But also the decorations are really good. And they're building a new public museum and,
Right. It's cute, fun, and educational. You're just checking all the boxes there.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And you could spend a whole day going through that.
You mentioned the tree lighting. Another thing we like to do is Candy Cane Lane. So you can either drive through or walk through, depending on the weather and what your kids are up for. A lot of times we do the driving, have a little hot cocoa in the cup holder and just look at all these beautiful lights. And some of these houses, I mean, they just go all out and crazy with their lights and their decorations. And I always wonder about their electric bill and how much that might cost with all these lights. But it's just so fun and so festive. And I believe they,
I love that they all get together and decide, like, we're all going to do this as a group, and like it's going to be the thing that we do.
Exactly.
Like that's really
and it's
really
totally
impressive.
Free too, which is fun. I think they take donations for the MAC Fund as well, which is great.
So you
can kind of give back that way as well.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing.
Yeah,
well,
it's so fun.
There's so many other great things that Milwaukee has to offer in Christmas time.
Do you guys have any like family traditions? Do you usually like go visit family, or do you have them come here?
We do have a few. Like we definitely our family's from Illinois, so we will go back and visit them.
Gotcha.
And Christmas tree stuff always, like we do that kind of stuff. We always real Christmas tree. We're a real Christmas tree family.
Oh, okay. See, we're fake. We like the fake stuff.
Oh, gosh. Well, I think we
It's
differ
easier,
there.
yeah.
I think we have found where this conversation now ends.
Are we gonna fight?
But
Stay tuned to see if
stay
we fight.
tuned. Stay tuned to see how that goes. But I bet we do agree on food things. So
Yes. I love food.
so when we come back, I think should we talk about food stuff?
Absolutely. That's my favorite thing to talk about.
Okay, because I think you have some good options for me and suggestions.
I could
for me
talk
on
about
that.
food for hours. So
Okay,
definitely.
I
stay
can't wait
tuned
to
for
hear
that.
it. So stay tuned when we come back and talk about Julie's favorite food spots in
Right.
Milwaukee.
Joshing around Milwaukee, no Joshes.
No
Love
Joshes,
it.
Joshless. Okay. Welcome back to Joshing Around Milwaukee, Joshless edition.
Yes.
Wife Takeover. I'm Kelly Albrecht.
I'm Julie Albrecht.
We're the Albrecht wives. And we're back to talk about food. Julie, you are a Milwaukee native. What are your must eats in Milwaukee?
Yeah, so I love food, very passionate about food. Josh and I love the Wisconsin State Fair. We kind of go crazy for that. So it's a good sampling of
Yeah.
all different foods. There are so many incredible restaurants in the city of Milwaukee and the surrounding suburbs. I could go on and on for hours. One that really always comes to the top of my list is La Merenda. It's like a tapas style place. They have really good cocktails too, sangria in particular. I'm a big
Love
sangria
that.
fan.
Me too.
It's a great place to go with a bunch of people, just get a bunch of little plates and kind of snack on everything. That's how I like to do it. You know, if I can choose, I would just do all appetizers
All
and
apps
just
all the
have a little
time.
bit instead of one big thing. So really love that place. Josh and I also frequent Henry Flock's, which is a smaller, not so well-known steakhouse in West Dallas. And a friend of ours actually is the owner there. And they just have really, really good quality steak and really good appetizers. They have a list of, I don't even know, 30, 40 different martinis. So good. They have a great old-fashioned, classic kind of supper club vibes. So very old school, but delicious. And then I'd say this might be cheating a little bit, but the Milwaukee Public Market is just so fantastic. They've got so
It's
many
iconic.
different options. You can get a little bit of everything. I went there once and just got a Bloody Mary for lunch because it came with my cheese curds, my brat, everything I needed. So
That's a Wisconsin lunch right there.
Exactly. It was my
you're hitting all
Wisconsin
the Wisconsin food groups.
Exactly. So I really love all those spots, but they're, like I said, I could go on and on. There's so many great food-centric places, all different varieties in the city.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you love?
Well, Josh and I really love Amalinda. It's the
yes.
Spanish restaurant on Wisconsin. It's
one.
small, it's intimate.
Kind of romantic vibes a little bit.
It is
Yeah.
really romantic.
Yeah.
He seems like a serious guy, but he's pretty romantic.
got a soft side.
He
All right.
definitely does. The drinks are good there. The appetizers are good there. Can't miss. And then also, this is probably a little cheating too, so I'm glad you said that. But 3rd Street Market Hall.
Yes.
When we moved here, our apartment was in the building connected to it. So our boys this was their second living room. So we are so used to being here.
Oh,
It's
I'm
so
jealous
comfortable.
of that. Who needs a kitchen when
I
you can
know.
just go over?
And I don't think you can get a bad meal in 3rd Street Market Hall. And there's so much variety. And it's just such a unique place, I think, to come and a great place to bring kids of any age.
They can run around and have fun, and you can have a drink or get a really good meal.
You can get, and there's something for everybody. If you want really high end, like a sushi thing, or you want pizza or wings, I think 3rd Street Market Hall has you covered.
Checks all the boxes.
It really does. It's one of my, for sure, go-to spots.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have so many other food halls, too, in Milwaukee that are amazing and good. But 3rd Street is definitely the one that I think we gravitate to the most. It's the one that we love
You have
the
some
most.
nostalgia there, some
Definitely.
good memories. Yeah.
Definitely some nostalgia there.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a good location and it's a unique spot. So
Yeah.
those are our food picks, I think.
Yeah. Oh, man. I wish it was the state fair right now. I could really go for some of that deep fried goodness on a stick.
I do remember you guys being big State Fair fans, but
kind of crazy.
well, we
Josh
could-
actually copied me. I was the original State Fair lover, but
Yeah.
he always has to copy what I do.
well, don't they always?
Yeah, exactly. We have
I
good
mean,
ideas.
we could probably talk about food all day.
All day,
I think.
yes,
But thank you for those picks. I'm going to write those down, and we'll definitely check those out.
Same.
So
we should meet up at the
absolutely,
one of the markets.
maybe just you and I.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
We'll do maybe
We don't
after
need those
this. We'll
guys.
go
Yeah.
and
Perfect.
let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, when we come back, I think maybe the Joshes are coming back. I'm not sure.
We'll have to unlock the door.
I think it's their show. I think
maybe.
we have to let them back.
Oh,
All right. Well, stick
fine.
around. Maybe the Joshes are coming back. Maybe not.
You'll
We'll see.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. If you're seeing this part of the episode, it is because you are listening or watching on one of Visit Milwaukee's social media channels. We really do appreciate that. Our guests today, even though they kicked us out for the majority of it,
It was crazy.
was
are
better.
still
I think
definitely
it was
our-
way better.
Our better halves, Kelly and Julie Albrecht. Thank you again to both of you for being here and for loving us, because we need that as well.
It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it.
That's right. And
we
you
put in the
signed up
time.
for the job. All right. Now is the time where I get to just sit back and let the other Josh Albrecht ask his big question. Josh, take it away.
All right, so at Visit Milwaukee, we love to talk about all the amazing things happening in Milwaukee and around the area. We like to say that there's so many cool things going on that the city has fresh city vibes. So my question to the two of you is, what is giving you fresh city vibes right now? Kelly, you're first.
Well, I think in general, no matter what we do here in Milwaukee, when we take our kids to something, they are never disappointed. They are always love it. They're always engaged. And that's hard to do when you have teenagers, especially teenage boys. But I feel like every time we have gone, like on one of your visit quests of like we did the custard tour this summer, or we go just to the lakefront, or we go to a Bucks game or a Brewers game, like they are down for everything that Milwaukee has to offer. And I feel like that's a rare thing for teenagers, but I think that just shows how unique and special Milwaukee is and how many different things it has to offer. Like we could say we're going to go to the art museum, or we're going to go to Zocalo, or we're going to go to the public market, and one of them at least is going to go because they are excited to go. So I don't know if that really answers the question, but I think the fact that Milwaukee engages our kids and keeps our kids interested and they love it here, that's what does it for me.
Love it. It's a great answer.
Yeah.
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 I would like to be adopted by your family. It sounds like you guys go on so many fun outings.
Yeah.
I'm like, this sounds great.
Well, you've already got the last name. So.
Yeah, I
do.
can just squeeze right in there.
I
no
always
problem.
wanted a daughter.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
there you go.
I've never
I'll wear a
gotten
cute
this
headband.
No, God, no. Why would I invite you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for nothing.
All right, Julie, what do you got for fresh city vibes?
So just because it's this time of year, I'd say the decorations, everything, just the city really changes as soon as it gets cooler, and just all the lights and the decorations this time of year. When you go into the stores, they smell different, they feel warmer. Just the vibes, basically the general vibes of Christmas time in Milwaukee and the holiday season. It just feels warm and friendly, and like you said, Kelly, the family friendliness really helps to kind of amp up that warmth and make you feel like this place is home, and it's everybody's just so friendly and great. And when you look around and you see beautiful twinkly lights, that's always fun, right?
Yep.
I love it, and that's very
Yeah.
true. Man, now I'm ready. Now I'm in the holiday spirit. On
Heck
top
yeah.
of everything.
Yeah.
The door was unlocked. We got to come back to the show.
We're welcomed in.
feeling
like
the-
family.
that
It was the
love.
Christmas spirit,
Feeling
really,
that
that
love.
allowed
It
us.
moved us. It moved us, the
you
Christmas
know?
spirit.
Yeah.
It's great. Well, thank you, both of you, for being here. And as I mentioned, for loving us and for doing what you guys do to help build up the city of Milwaukee. We really do appreciate it. And we appreciate you guys joining us for this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. For more information or to see one of the episodes we've done over the last 3 seasons, you can go to visitmilwaukee.org. We'll see you next time.